Let me drown it. Went to jail, ain't even have a bond, I get without. Be a bitch and up with pics, I like that shit was childish. Nowadays, that shit be rowdy. Most of them niggas ain't getting you, niggas out. Niggas don't the way to show they fake them niggas out. I be super fun pics every day to check my crowd. Spend the time, niggas nowadays, they fuck my house. You got the time back in the day, they fuck with down. First they was weed, in the lean, they fuck with trees now. Pills can't come around me high mouth. I said the phone, they out, say the thousand.
Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. For every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Seminoles will kick this deep and begin the game. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up or take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in him. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Oh, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
And they'll give it to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Snags the quick throw. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Trying to find room. It's Davis. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Handoff heading left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes the handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle, but 1st down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Keeping it on the ground here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
In the red area, it's Davis. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Using his legs, it's Riley. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense going on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Hands off to the left. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
After consecutive losses, he did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to the left. He pulls it in for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Can he reach the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nice 1st down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you could gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice 1st down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence in wear that defense down psychologically.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Davis. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarter.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 20. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers. Now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
He'll hand it off. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on fourth down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. At the 20. Touchdown, Auburn. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
The extra point makes it 28-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Tigers. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the swift kickoff fielded inside the 30. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. This will likely be the last play of the half. Ball handed off. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. State offense heads back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The sure hands, it's Davis. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game, nice play there. And the Noles will come to the line and crank up the tempo.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Pulls it in, it's Davis. And they get him down after the completion. Important 2nd down play coming up.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down in the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
The Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
And they heave it deep downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Florida State.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The lead is 35-14. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one.
Well, now that we're in this second half, Chris, you're limited on how many possessions you can get to get back into this game. But I think they needed to get something to get them going. Now you steal back some momentum. Let's see what they can do with this.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looking for his big tight end. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
He's found some room at the 45. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Noles looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Noles. Lining up the side of the extra point. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Handoff to the back. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Riley.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Touchdown, Auburn. Strong game by this quarterback. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead.
20 in that 40, drop a buck 10, ain't nothing like the niggas' eyes raised a little different. Boy took it up 12, so he plays a little different. He got one all in his head, so he plays a little different.
Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Play action here on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring out second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion makes it second down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
He's moving out of the pocket now. He's on the run. Launches deep. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield.
That's the end of the third quarter.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And the Seminoles come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Looking for the wideout. And it's complete downfield.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down. And the drive keeps going. And the Noles will have first and 10 here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw yet again. He lets it go. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
tell a nigga don't fuck with another nigga and you ain't done shit. How you gonna tell a nigga he shit when he ain't shit? He ain't even a government. You can't see him like you brought a bitch or something. You know that money you did, they come your better to kill you in the door. I was a G fan when I see it right. Feel me or something. You could stop talking. When the nigga hit up with you, that pain, the niggas talk about the triple fame. Somebody can't
take the partner now. This one ain't even trailing. Pretty little thing, just a pretty little lie. Pretty little thing, makes me first it costs 4,000. Appreciate the good thing if you came from public house. 18 million. One song, I'm so low, ain't in my house. I like high-end restaurants, and I read the menu I can't pronounce. I'm with Toxic for 2 months. I showed the streets I don't need cancer. Ever since we had Cossack, she don't ever want webcam. She like shopping on Park Bank, got me watching out for the package. I put up my mind, I feel sexy. Baby, I have to get my college. Busy on the street, bitch, I'm here between my family. I'm ready to keep on sucking on somebody's life down. Damn, I don't know to be like this ain't you know my headphones, it's a stairs song. I gave it to you on a text message. It's rare when talking to one of the most famous girls off the fence.
Your call has.
I just get to that point though that I want to smash myself. You want to be honest?
Yeah.